Codex is not just for coding nerds anymore. With the new Codex Data Analytics Plugin, you can turn Codex into a personal data analyst for your marketing data, or really any kind of data. And when you connect it with Windsor AI or other similar data tools, you can bring in sources like GA4, Google Search Console, YouTube, and hundreds of other platforms in just a couple of clicks. So instead of digging through dashboards, you can ask it questions just like a real employee and schedule powerful automations that would have costed you hundreds or possibly even thousands of dollars from a traditional marketing agency. Let's party. Welcome back to Run the Prompts Party Animals. If you're not familiar with what Codex is, I'm going to do this really quick. So Codex is an app that you should download if you have a ChatGPT subscription. Download it right now, start using it, it's free. Even on the $20 a month plan, the usage limits are very, very generous. So if you go into settings, you can see your usage limits right here. I use this thing all the time, and I have yet to deplete my rate limit. With that said, I'm not coding with it, even though the name of it is Codex. And that's really the point of this video. Codex is no longer just coding. And a lot of what I'm doing now with Codex is automations involving research and involving data analysis. And that is the key point for this video. So with Codex, there are all kinds of different plugins you can use. Today, we're going to be going over Windsor AI to connect your data directly to Codex, which will also work over in ChatGPT. So it can work in both. And also anything you build with Codex more or less can be turned into an automation. I have many of them running right here, as you can see, on different days, different times. And I'm always getting more done and creating more value for my company because of Codex. You do need to know that you cannot delete any chats though. So in terms of privacy, it's not the greatest. I wouldn't recommend it for that. So be careful with what you put into this thing. With that said, it is awesome. Now I do want to show you the plugins section and show you where you can find the new Data Analytics plugin from Codex. So go to plugins, and they recently redid the layout here a little bit, which I like a lot. So you can see there's two sections here. You got the added section, you have the featured section. So this will be everything you've already added. You can get rid of them, you can enable them, disable them. And there are a lot of things out there. So this will allow you to create documents, create spreadsheets, presentations. It can control Chrome for you, which is awesome. And I built a little skill with that to help me edit my videos. I have a video about that actually right here, which I'll link for you guys. Data Analytics is the one that we are going to talk about today. So as you can see, I already enabled it. Very simple. You just click one button. It's right here under plugins. And what that is going to do is it's basically going to turn Codex into your own data analyst. And when you combine that with Windsor, it gets really powerful very quick. And there's other apps like Windsor that you can use if you'd like. But I've been testing out Windsor. I've been very impressed. So Windsor.ai right here. We're going to go into how to set that up as well, but there are also other data plugins you can use. And as for the other new plugins that were just released just a few days ago, we have product design, creative production, sales, investment banking, public equity, investing. Personally, I would be very careful with anything related to finance. You cannot delete anything. You can't delete any chats in Codex, okay? You can archive them, but archiving does not delete them. Sales, I don't work in sales. If you do, you should probably check that out to help you prepare for your sales work way better. And then if you're into product design or creative production, I definitely need to check out creative production for sure, because I make all kinds of creative stuff for Run the Prompts between Midjourney and ChatGPT Image 2.0. So let's do this. How do you start talking with your data in Codex and ChatGPT? Let's go. Let's show you how to do this. Go into plugins and then Data Analytics. You can type it into the search bar. You'll find it. After that, all you have to do is click install. Okay. Now what we need to do is set up a Windsor AI account, which is a new company that I've partnered with because I've been testing this out for the past week and I've been very impressed. It has not errored out a single time. And I've also built an automation with this, and I'll show you guys that a little bit later. And it rivals the types of reports I've seen personally in marketing agencies. And those reports are created with this data analytics plugin. So the plugin is the analyst and Windsor AI is the funnel. It's the connector that links your data from GA4, Google Search Console, and YouTube into Codex and also ChatGPT if you want to chat with it there as well. Connecting things to Windsor AI is unbelievably simple. And by the way, guys, if you want a link to this, definitely be sure to check it out in the description below. Just click on that link, it'll bring you right over here, and then you'll go into login. Okay, and once you're in, as you can see, I've already connected these 3 accounts. There are a lot of data sources. Pretty much every major data source you can think of is here. And it's a matter of searching for it, finding it, and then clicking the button and logging in, and then you're good. And once you're connected, your Windsor account is good to go on that end. Then all you have to do is go back over here to plugins in Codex, search for Windsor. You'll want to make sure you install it. There will be an install button right up here. It'll ask you to log into your Windsor account, and then you're good. And if you want to try it, you can just click that and you can start chatting with it very simply. And what's also awesome is you can connect Windsor over to ChatGPT as well. So let's go to apps. They call it apps here in ChatGPT. And if you search for Windsor, you'll see it right here. See, it's already connected. You can start a chat with it, and it really is that easy. And if you do connect it to ChatGPT first or Codex first, it will most likely already be connected in the other app for you right out of the gate. And I can tell you from firsthand experience that when I tried connecting these 3 platforms to OpenClaw, it was, let's just say it was a nightmare. Okay, and I've also used a platform called Matin, I don't know how you say it, to do this, to get it connected to OpenClaw. And although Matin worked pretty well and it wasn't that big of a deal, it wasn't as reliable as Windsor. I've had Windsor be crazy successful with every request that I have made. It's actually worked. And by the way, if you guys want to try this out, they actually have a 30-day free trial that you can do. And if you want to sign up for it, it's something like $22 a month, I believe, something like that. Check the pricing page. But for that, you get 3 sources connected. I think that's a fair deal. One of their biggest competitors is Supermetrics, and Supermetrics pricing is steep. So party animals, to recap at this point, we've turned on Codex Data Analytics Plugin. We've signed up for Windsor AI. We've enabled Windsor in Codex and in ChatGPT. So we have the building blocks ready to go and ready to make this amazing. So now we are back in Codex, and if you go like this, you can call Data Analytics right here. And when you first start chatting with it, it's going to run you through an onboarding session. Okay, I'm not going to go through that because I've already done it and I don't have that available, sorry. But it's pretty straightforward. It basically acts as a real onboarding if you were to hire a data analyst. I can't talk. Help me, guys, help me. So it will say things like, what are your goals here? What types of metrics are you trying to measure? What platforms do you want me to measure? Are there any custom metrics you want me to be aware of? Things like that. And if there are any steps in that process you don't understand, all you have to do is ask Codex, explain this to me in simple terms. I don't understand what you're trying to say. Then it will explain it in a more simple way so you can get on with this process. So we are going to call our Data Analytics plugin. We're going to call our Windsor plugin. And because we have all 3 of our data sources connected to Windsor, now all we have to do is ask what we want. So let's say, how many website visitors did I get over the past 7 days? This is a very simple question, okay? Just to give you guys a real easy example. So think of it like an employee. Again, I'm just asking my employee, hey, how much traffic did we get over the past 7 days? Now watch this. And there you go, guys. We have the result. Over the past 7 days, there were 4,450 website visitors, June 4th through June 10th. And then it also gives you the source. Now let's give it something that's a little bit tougher, all right? Just a little bit tougher. Great. Give me the top 3 YouTube videos in terms of views over the past 30 days. And then tell me if those views increased or decreased versus the prior 30 days. Also provide cool visualizations of this data. Let's see how it likes that. Let's see how it likes that, okay? We're going crazy here on the prompts. That's crazy. Let's see how it likes that. All right, here we go, guys. We have top 3 videos. First one, Venice Review, it's down. Oops, it's down. That's not good, guys. 20%. The weirdest problem with Codex versus 0 prior views because it's a new video. Got that one right too. And then creating awesomely uncensored AI generated images with Venice, up 4.7%. Interesting. It's an old video. And here we have a nice little visual here. You can also output the visuals into an editable format, which is amazing. And you can edit it right in Codex, save it, and then export it, and then share it with everybody that you know and everybody that you don't know. And then they'll have that data too. Now I'm going to show you my current automation setup for Windsor AI, getting my GA4 Search Console, YouTube data, all in one automation. This runs every week, and it is all encompassing. This is one prompt, this automation. Now, obviously AI helped me write this prompt, but I revised this. I went back and forth. It took me about an hour to get this, but it produces an amazing, amazing report once a week, automatically, okay, for free. That's what you guys gotta understand here, for free. So if you have a small business or you work in a marketing department or whatever, you need to pay attention to this, because this is a game changer. Let me show you an example of what this looks like. Okay, I even have it outputting to my local machine so that it's always saving these reports for me. So check this out, okay? This report was free and it comes once a week. It has insights, it has numbers, it is double checked, it's accurate, it's amazing. It has actionable suggestions, it has an executive summary, it has everything, guys. I mean, there's so much here that sometimes I can't even consume it all. It's almost too big. You know, I think I actually might make it smaller because it's just so comprehensive. But I fact checked these things too, and they are accurate. Okay. So if you want to set up this automation, let me know in the comment section below, and maybe I'll share it with you guys, and you guys can set up the same thing for yourself for free. I'm not going to charge for it. Here's something else awesome, guys. So in ChatGPT, I set up a folder just for my Windsor AI data for GA4 Search Console and YouTube Analyst. Now check this out, okay? With this, it's loaded with this prompt, front loaded. You are a world-class marketing analyst for Run the Prompts data. You will always use Windsor AI plugin for your analytics using the GA4 Search Console and YouTube Analytics data. You produce easy to understand, direct, actionable reports, advice, etc., etc. Feel free to use this for your own, guys. You know, screenshot it, give it out to ChatGPT, hand it out to somebody, you know, as a flyer, do whatever you want with it. But what this does is it allows me to go into ChatGPT whenever I want on my phone or whatever, and I can literally just go right here and say, how many page views did I get yesterday? And it already knows that I'm talking about the Windsor AI connector. It already knows that I'm talking about my GA4 data, because all of that is loaded into this project's prompt. And it was very simple. You guys saw how simple that was. And to create a new project, you literally just press that button, you load in that prompt, and then you're good. So as you can see, yesterday, it already knew that I was talking about GA4. It already knew to summon Windsor, and then you're good, right? So again, this is like having a marketing employee that can pull the data and analyze it and do whatever you want for free. Okay, so if you're paying for a $20 a month subscription, I highly recommend you guys do this. I'm not totally sure if connecting these apps is available for the free version to get all of this to run the way I'm running it. Some of it probably will, but at a limited scale. So you guys have to be aware of that as well. But for $20 a month, if you have a business, you have to be doing these kinds of things. And that's going to do it for this edition of Run the Prompts on YouTube. If you guys got any amount of value, even a little bit, tiny little bit of value from this video, I need you to share it with everybody that you work with. I need you to share it with your entire marketing department. I need you to click like. I need you to leave a comment and let me know if you want that full master prompt to create your own automation so that you can stop paying a marketing agency to do it. You can get it for free. So leave me a comment. Maybe I'll just send it to you. Maybe I'll post it on the notes of the video, but I promise I will. It will not be a bot. It'll be me that responds. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining once again and partying here with Run the Prompts, sporting the Run the Prompts gear. I'm going to be sporting that gear all day, every day, until this shirt needs to be retired and burned. And until next time, remember to run the prompts and prompt the planet.